Warm your Christmas heart. Meet Blackie. Blackie, we think, is Britain's oldest cat. She'll be 24 human years in January, and we reckon that makes her about 118 in cat years.
Kim and Scarlett are here, the owners, along with a vet, Joe Ingalls. So, Kim, let me ask you, is she in fine fettle?
Yeah, she is for her age. Yeah.
And she's looking lovely to me. How old do cats normally live, Joe, and how exceptional is Blackie?
24 is very exceptional. In the surgery, I rarely see cats that get into their 20s, and I think 20 is probably around the equivalent of 100. So Blackie's done incredibly well. I mean, the average age of a cat is probably about 15 or 16, so she's, well above that and doing very well.
Do you shower lots of love on Blackie then?
Yeah.
Make sure it's always happy. Very content-looking cat, isn't it?
She sleeps a lot. And she eats a lot.
Do other cats in the neighbourhood pay
she doesn't go out
due
now.
respect?
She doesn't go out.
Yeah. I bet the little scamps do come and looking at the window. Oh, there's a real old timer in there. Old Blackie snoozing on the sofa.
It's a strange time of the year as well for pets, isn't it, really, Joe? For cats and dogs, with the Christmas trees and lights and the water in the tree and keeping them away from it. And
it can get a bit stressful for them, especially, I suppose, older cats who, just like their peace and quiet and things. But you do have to be a bit careful at this time of year with cats and Christmas trees. That's a recipe for disaster. So one good tip on that is, if you've got a cat who likes climbing the Christmas tree, is to get a little bit of thread or fishing line and tie the top of the Christmas tree to something secure, like the wall. So if the cat does climb, it doesn't bring the whole lot down. Try and keep them away from drinking water out the bottom of the Christmas tree as well, because that can be quite poisonous. Keep them away from all the tidbits of Christmas dinner, so getting their, stuck on bones of the turkey and things like that.
When I was a kid, we had a cat very similar to Blackie, who used to savagely attack the nativity scene underneath the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Some macabre scenes in there, very un-Christian.
I know. They don't really respect Christmas, do they? Yeah. But no, I mean, to get to an age of 24, which is about 120 or so in cat years, you do have to be, give them a lot of love and care as you've done, and have a bit of luck as well, because it's quite often the things that are out of your control, like cancer, which can be the limiting factor in cats' life. And whilst there are things you can do, like feeding a good sort of natural diet, that can help, keeping up with the veterinary care, so making sure they're vaccinated and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's lots of TLC is probably the best approach.
Just a quick look through Blackie. We've got your photo album here. I hope you don't mind.
This is your life.
Blackie through the ages, going back when he was a real nipper. Unblemished fur at the age of 2, going slightly grey at 3, prematurely maybe. Majestic, that's the prime of life, isn't it? 10. Look at that. Bit snoozy at the age of 18. And here she is now. So, do you know what her secret is? You ought to say it's a particular brand of pet food. You could make a fortune on the advertising then. You missed the trick.
Having a good owner.
Yeah.
Look, love.
So it's 9 lives all stuck together, isn't it?
There's one thing to say, particularly for white cats, like the strangely named Blackie, but white cats are particularly prone to a type of cancer of their ear tip, so I'm very impressed that she's got that far without this cancer, because they can get skin cancer on the tips of their ears because there's no pigment there. So if anyone out there's got a white cat who's getting old, check the tops of their ears, and if you can see any scabs or crusting, get them to your vet straight away.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But her ears look absolutely fine, so she's done very well to avoid that as well.
There was a bit on the back, is there? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been an honour to meet Blackie, hasn't it?
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Scarlett. Blackie, congratulations.
I'm looking into that cat's eyes and go, I'm just dying for a snooze. Let me out of here.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay. Thanks very much indeed.
It is 10 to 8. Time for this.
We've got a whole list of your questions.
Yeah, we've got a clock.
And we have the winner of the X Factor. Yes, it's really him.
60 seconds with Matt coming up after the break.